Hello everyone, welcome to today's Morning English. This is Tiffany.
This is Winter. 欢迎大家收听今天的早安英文。
In college or even in the job world, giving speeches and presentations is so important to know how to do, right?
Yeah.
Also, knowing how to even start your speech is the most important part.
Oh yeah, starting your speech strong is very important. 所以呢，我们今天呢就是要来聊一聊，当我们做一个 speech 做一个演讲或是做一个报告 presentation 的时候，应该怎么样来做这个 introduction， 怎么样开头，万事开头难嘛。
You'd want a good and strong attention grabber, something that the audience will think is interesting. I would say the first thing you could do is ask the audience a question.
Attention grabber.就是开头，对吧？我们需要一个能够吸引别人注意力，能够 grab， 能够抓住别人注意力的东西，能一下抓人，让他们愿意听你讲话。比方说 Tiff 就给了大家第一个建议，就是你可以提出一个问题 ask the audience a question， 让大家思考，这是一个不错的方法。
So they could say, let's start today with a question.
I have also heard, let me ask you all a question.Exactly.
It immediately makes people start paying attention because it's like the speaker's talking directly to them.
Yeah, so for example, if you were going to start a speech on positive, healthy lifestyles, how would you pose such a question for the audience? 比方说我们现在说Tiffany 老师要给大家做一个关于健康生活方式的这个演讲。那你会提出一个什么样的问题来开头来吸引大家的注意呢？
I would probably ask let me ask you all a question. How many trips to the doctor do you think it will take for you to realize that your health should be a priority? 1, 2, 3, or 10?
Yeah, 你觉得要去看了多少次医生了才能够让你意识到要把健康摆在第一位？ So, I think asking a question is a good thing to help people.Start thinking about the topic of the speech. That's really smart.
Okay, another way you can make this more engaging is by taking a poll.
对，就是我们不仅可以问问题，还可以直接 take a poll， 就是搞一个那种 poll 投票。I feel like not a lot of people do this one.
But in the US, when giving a speech, the audience wants to be involved. They want to be a part of the whole thing. So even asking who thinks going to the gym 4 times a week is just too many times in 1 week? Please raise your hand. This is a way to create more engagement and interest in your speech.
You could start a poll question like, who thinks or how many people?
Exactly. And just add raise your hand to the end of the question to make it a poll.
Yes.So
next, I would say you could start with a story. I know a lot of people who do TED Talks start with a personal story to start their speeches.
Yes, this is a good one. 讲故事，人就是喜欢听故事嘛，不喜欢听大道理，不喜欢讲道理。你看，奇葩说的那些选手都是在讲故事，对吧？ Do you think it's okay to tell a personal story in every kind of speech?No,
I think it depends on the situation. When would you say it's okay to tell a personal story?
I would say if you are telling a personal story about something, a lot of people go through like heartbreak, for example. But you don't have to tell a personal story. You can do some research and find something from the news or something.
Exactly. You don't have to have people all in your business. A story is a good attention grabber to engage your audience just to make it more fun and interesting.
Yeah, 那除了讲故事或者是这个做调查问问题之外呢，还有没有什么别的好的办法？就是你觉得是比较好用来这个开场的热场子的？
I would say shocking the audience would be next.
Can you give an example of a shocking way to start a speech?Well,
one time this man started taking off his clothes at the beginning of his speech.
Wow, 上来就先脱衣服是吗？这个很难模仿呀。
The speech was about body positivity, so that's an extreme example though. Another shocking way someone has opened a speech is just by blurting out curse words.
Open a speech by cursing?上来就先骂人
Yes.
Okay. If someone just went on stage and cursed, it would be quite the attention grabber. I admit that. But yeah, I don't think that would be appropriate for work though.
Yeah, maybe not so appropriate for work. Maybe if you're talking about profits for the company, bringing like shot glasses and alcohol to represent money and profits. Okay, just make it stand out in your own way, I guess.
OK， 好，那这样的方法呢是比较适合那种特立独行啊，然后又很有才华的人，是吧？像我这样就太怂了，这个方法肯定是不太适合我。
Speeches sometimes can be dry, so you want to make them memorable.
Yeah, you want to keep people interested, so asking questions, starting with a story, or shocking them could be ways to make your speech stand out.
Exactly. All right. I think that's all the time we have today. Thank you for listening to today's Morning English. This is Tiffany.
This is Winter.
Bye.
See you next time.
This podcast is from Morning English.
学口语就来早安英文。